All right, guys, week 15, workout 3. This one is all about them arms, building those boulder shoulders. All right, guys, we're gonna warm up with 10 push-ups, 10 super bands, 10 hollow rocks, and 10 pass-throughs with the band. You're gonna do that 2 times, okay? So first, with 10 push-ups, of course, you can do the on-the-knee push-ups or the full push-up. Coming all the way down, keeping a nice tight core. Then you're gonna go ahead and do 10 super bands. Arms out in front of you, lifting your arms and your legs up and down. And then go ahead, roll on over. You're gonna do 10 hollow rocks. So, sinking in your spine to the ground, pulling that belly button to the spine. Arms are overhead, legs are straight out, and you're gonna work on just rocking your body. 10 of these. When you're done with that, go ahead and grab a band and do 10 pass-throughs. So hands are at the end of the band, going all the way up and over, keeping those arms nice and straight. Sometimes I see people kind of bend an elbow. Really keep those arms nice and straight. And then you're gonna do that 2 times. All right, sorry, we had a visitor. So we're gonna do, for our workout, like I said, it is all about the upper body today. So it's not a super high heart rate workout, although I want you to keep moving through the movements as, quickly as form will allow. You're gonna do 6 rounds. Yep, you heard me, 6 rounds. 8 dips, 10 reach throughs, 5 per arm. I don't know the name for this, but I'm calling it a reach through. It's 5 each arm, and I'll show you it. 12 box handstand push-ups. That's where our knees are on the box and we're doing a push-up, or regular push-ups if those aren't for you. And then 14 renegade rows. Okay, so first off, let's start with the dips. And you're probably gonna have to have this written down somewhere. Like if you have a little whiteboard, it helps to have it written down because there's quite a few movements here and 6 rounds, so it's always nice to put little tally marks and erase them as you go. That's how I always do it. It helps me make sure I don't miss any rounds or anything. Because it happens, believe me. So feet out in front of you. The further away, the harder it is. If you want it a little easier, bring those knees in, lowering down as far as you feel comfortable, keeping my butt close to the bench or box, whatever you have. So 8 dips. After that, you're gonna do the 10 reach throughs. So, like I said, this is a new movement. It's really different. You wanna be on your knees. Going to have a dumbbell reaching through to the opposite side of your arm. So, one hand is planted on the ground, other hand has the dumbbell. You're gonna reach through to the opposite side, coming up and over. So, through and up. Just like that. 3, 4, and 5. It's a little bit of a core as well, as you will definitely feel that in your shoulder. So keep a nice strong shoulder. Get 1, follow it with your eyes. 2, 3, and I'm reaching through my other arm so that I see the dumbbell come out on the other side of that arm, and then going up and over. All right, guys, 5 per arm. Then the next movement is our handstand from the bench or box, whatever you may have. You're gonna put your knees up on it. Walk your hands down, so just like drop down. Walk your hands down, make sure you're in a good position. The further away, the harder or the easier it is. The closer, the harder it is. So you want to be in a nice tripod where you've got your butt kind of shifted back, and you're in kind of, if you want to make it as difficult as you can, you're in a very inverted position, pressing right through those shoulders, and you will definitely feel it in those shoulders. So this is kind of a progression to a handstand push-up on a wall. This is like that progression towards it. So the closer you're getting towards that box, that means the sooner you'll be at that point, okay? After that is 14 renegade rows. So we're here, we're doing a push up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on until you get to, I think it's 14, okay? So like I said, there's several components to this. Make sure you write it all down, 8, 10, 12, 14. If you have any questions, please send them out to me. For these renegade rows, you can, if it's too difficult for you to hold that plank, be on your knees as well. So you can do your push-up on your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a serious core workout, guys. So not only are you working those shoulders, like I said, but it's core too. Okay, if you feel like your arms still have a little bit of something to them and you want to do just the last little burnout, I did write a little arm workout too. So if you feel like those 6 rounds took you a while and you're out of time, totally fine. That was a lot of work, okay? But for those of you who just want to add a little something more, 10 reverse flies, 10 bent over rows, 10 strict press, rest a minute for 3 rounds, okay? So for the reverse flies, you're gonna bend over, straight arms. A lot of times I see kind of like a hunch in the shoulder. Make sure you keep those shoulder blades pulled back and tight, straight arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back together. So that's our reverse fly. The 10 bent over rows. Same thing, you want to keep that chest up. Get a little down a little bit here, and you're just going to row up. After that, you're going to go into the strict press. Bring those dumbbells up to your shoulders, and you're just pressing overhead. One cue I always tell everyone in a strict press, look how I'm locked down. My quads are locked down, my glutes are actually tight, squeezed here, and then I'm pressing overhead. Everything is locked down. I don't have any like jerking movements going on. I'm just going straight overhead. So 10 there. Rest a minute, repeat 2 more times. All right, guys, that is it. I'm super excited to hear how those shoulders feel. Make sure you stretch them out a little bit. Cross an arm over. Stretch for 30 seconds here. Cross that other arm over. 30 seconds here. And the last one, finish up in that child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Arms stretched out in front of you. Reaching forward through your fingertips. Sitting back on your heels as much as you can. And you should feel a nice stretch all through here and through your shoulders. Give yourself a hug. You did a good job, guys. All done.